All right, welcome back to 21090 Brewing. Today we're finally going to get to our review of the beers that Andy and I did back in April 21st. So it's now, what, the end of May, beginning of June? So we're at the end of our kegs. In fact, Andy, you drank all your beer.
Yeah, I kicked it today. So
how are we going to review that?
we're going to go back to a review we tried to do about 2 weeks ago, where four of us sat around, we reviewed both of our beers, and it turns out the audio wasn't on.
We've been drinking for a while.
Well, that's nobody's fault, but it happened. So I'll talk about mine, and then we can maybe flash back. We can go over a little bit. But
I do have some of mine left. So mine was the single hop Citra IPA. Pretty straightforward. You can see the color. This is the end of it, so it's a bit hazy. It was a lot clearer, but I'm at the end of my keg as well. Nice sort of golden color. The particulars on this one, I used 11.5 pounds of two-row, 1 pound of Crystal 60, 3 ounces of that acidulated, I've never used it before, malt, and then 12 ounces of Carahel. And then it was all Citra throughout. I'm not going to go through the hop schedule, but the final IBUs were right under 70 at 68. I did use a sort of a hop cylinder that you put in the keg for 2 weeks and put 2 ounces in there for my dry hopping, which I thought was really cool. I think it certainly helped the aroma. That's been off now for about a week and a half. And the smell, very fruity, wouldn't you say? More fruity than tropical. Citrusy a little bit, I guess. Citrusy? Not as much as it was. Again, it's been off the dry hop in the keg for about a week and a half. Clean, easy drinking IPA. Andy mentioned I think some
also orangey.
Orangey, yeah, I taste it too. Sort of like melon a little bit, not overpowering. I think it's pretty easy.
Maybe a little like tangerine.
Tangerine, yeah, right. Yeah, I guess that's the citrus, the Citra hop there coming through. The final ABV on this was about 6%. During the brew day video, which you can see, gosh, a couple of videos back. Again, my temperatures, I'm having issues with my temperatures on the mash and keeping them on. I'm a little bit too high, and I think it's causing me to have unfermented sugars in my wort and my beer. And that's causing the final gravity not to get down to where I want. It's not a terrible thing, it just makes it, I think, a little bit sweeter. So that's mine, that's the single hop Citra. Andy, what about yours? Yours was interesting.
So mine, and you can throw a link back to the video where we brewed this. I wanted to do something different that had some hops we never used before. So we used the Wakatu hop, we used the Hallertau Blanc, we used the UL Melon, and then we used the Belma. The two, the Blanc and the Melon are German. The Wakatu is from New Zealand, and then the Belma is from is a relatively new hop from up in Washington State. It's funny because this thing was designed to kind of taste like a white wine IPA, and it tastes and smelled like a white wine IPA. When we first had it, it's changed a lot, which is also, for anybody in the wine world, your wine, the longer it sits and ages and stuff like that, the flavors and everything really starts to change. This changed almost like a wine. At first, it was this big pepper bite when you first took a sip of it. Sharp at first, and then it was very kind of a mellow finish. When we did the review 2 weeks ago, everybody was picking up that strawberry that comes from the Belma, which was kind of interesting. And then the pepper kind of flavor had toned down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then, if I remember correctly from a couple nights ago,
kicked the keg on us.
My last few sips, the hops had toned down quite a bit on the nose. And it was a very smooth, almost more kind of passion fruit kind of flavor, and very, very mellow on the back end. It was funny because this thing was 111 IBUs.
You couldn't taste that at all.
I think because I used 1.5 ounces of hops in the first wort. That jacked up on Beersmith.
Yeah, Beersmith's
that IPA.
Yeah, I don't think it was 111 IBUs. There's
no way. What they say is that the first wort, what I've read, is that first wort is almost the equivalent of putting in your hops at the 20-minute in the boil mark. So significantly lower what they have it when it comes up on Beersmith. So I would say it's definitely somewhere under 100.
Yeah, anybody who's done first word hopping, same experiences maybe, give us some pointers on that.
This is the third time I've tried it. I tried it back with the Red Rye IPA that we did a while back, which today is still my favorite beer that I've done. That was really good. And just tried it again when we did the Triple Challenge. I used the first wort method again. I don't know if this is changing things all that much, but it's supposed to cut down on the bitterness a little bit and kind of let that flavor sink in. So, we'll see.
So that's the review of our two beers. Sorry it's been taking a while to get. E, what did you think of them? You had them.
Both were fantastic. It's good beer.
All right. This is our new brewer, E, and our videographer, too. So he's part of 21090 now as well. Will I brew this again? Probably not. I mean, a single hop IPA, I didn't really see what the flavor of the Citra hop would add to a beer, just isolating that to learn that a little bit more. I may do another single hop with a different, certainly different hop. How about you, Andy? Would you replicate that?
I think maybe. 4 things I've never tried before. It's hard for me to pinpoint what is what.
Yeah, right.
When I'm tasting, when I'm picking it up. So this was really much more kind of being creative and experimental and seeing what came out of it. And totally drinkable and a great beer. But if I was going to try something new, I don't know if I go immediately back to this. But there's enough of them to go back to that we can try again soon.
So that's it. Review day is good. Our next video you'll see after this will be from our brew day of our current beer that's now fermenting right there. 15 gallons from our hop draft challenge, I guess. So that'll be our next video. So
we'll get our buddies out. We'll line up kind of like what we did in the video we tried with the review. But we'll get a few more people out. And they'll sample through and they won't know who's is who. They'll describe them.
That's for the review. So our idea for the review.
That'll be fun. So when we unveil those 3 beers together, we'll somebody will get a little bit of bragging rights, and we'll have little scorecards and the whole 9 yards. It'll be fun. Should be enjoyable to watch.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. All right. Good brew day.
Well done, boys.
I was done already. Cut. Oh, I had a chunk in that one.